This is the beginning. This is what it looks like. A raw lump of wood, a blank slate, newly stamped with a vision, a dream, an idea, a vision ready to be moved and formed by the will of someone greater than I. This is the beginning of our next chapter. For 28 years, we've had a dream. For the past 5 years, it's been an image on our monthly spending plan. A daily reminder of what we are working for. Land. We never thought our dream would look like this. It was supposed to be a 5-year plan. 28 years ago, we got married, bought our starter home, and never left. Kids, jobs, family, work, fun, life happened. And we looked up 20 years later and we were still in the same place. Not only that, but we felt stuck there. 20 years of bad decisions, lack of financial wisdom, all that had left us with almost no options. Something had to give, and that something was us. So we did. We surrendered our money to God. We paid off all of our debt, every single penny, to the tune of $100,000. That was 5 years ago, and we've been traveling, enjoying our freedom, and saving like crazy ever since. It was time to start looking for our land, the property of our dreams. I don't think you're ever really ready for those big life moves like having kids or buying a house. We don't feel ready now, but we are moving by faith. We had no idea what we would find at the end of this road. The property listing had no full pictures of the house. And when we got there, we found out why. The house was so ugly, but when we walked inside, we fell in love. Well, I fell in love, and my husband loves me, so of course, we made an offer. The closing was a long and difficult process, but I began working on this sign for the house right away. It was sort of my therapy project. It's not perfect. There's a big crack running right down the middle of this old mesquite log, but it's fitting. I thought about filling it, fixing it up, but decided to leave it alone. Whenever I'm working, you'll find my furry companions nearby. After chiseling, sanding, and cleaning the wood, I decided Holly needed a good cleaning too. I don't know what she was rolling around in, but that smell was not coming into my house. Our new property, it's gonna need some serious cleaning too. It's overgrown, neglected, and no one has lived here in more than 2 years. I made a homemade stain with some steel wool and vinegar. I loved the way this solution gives an aged look to rustic outdoor pieces. Here I'm touching up some of the letters with paint to define the areas where the old wood chipped away. I didn't realize that I needed to chisel with the grain until about halfway through this project. Then I'm adding a second coat of stain. I'm using a Dremel here to knock down the high, rough spots and smooth them out a bit. Finishing up by adding a very thin wash of white paint to lighten the letters for more contrast. More water than paint. The old wood just soaks it up, and it looks just how I want it to. A clear coat to seal everything, and this sign is ready to take its place. We invite you to join us on the next part of our adventure.